Hello everybody and welcome to another City Bus Manager video. I'm recording this on the same day as the last episode. I couldn't be arsed finishing it off, to be honest with you. So basically we were doing some express routes. What did we do? So we did the X3, which went between Glasgow and Lark Hall. We did the X6 between Glasgow and Dumbarton. What else did we do? X10 we did between Glasgow, Paisley and Johnston. The X38 now, this is where I just didn't have any motivation, but I've redone it. So it starts at Alexandra Parade, goes down to the city centre, onto the motorway, Silverburn bus station, goes into the Mearns, the Orbital Road, and then I've kind of redone it via Hare Myers, and I've made it go to the bus station, because there's no point in just terminating at Hare Myers, so it kind of goes like a wee loop round, or a wee squiggle round there. And then back up to Glasgow, and then did we do any else? X76? No, we never done that. But I'm going to change the X76 because I've done some map expansions. I just realised I did the timetable for that, but no matter. Right, so yeah, I've done a couple of things since the last episode. One of them being I've done some map expansions. So we've now, up north, we've got up to Balfron and bit of Denny, Falkirk. Yeah, I've expanded east, which includes all of this: Armadale, Fauldhouse, Shotts. Don't know, down here. Oh, we've got Lanark now. Yes, we've got Lanark, which is good. Bittle, Abington, and we've expanded south. So we've got Cumnock, Auchinleck, Ochiltree, all this, and we've got Ayr, big one there. Prestwick, Troon, just all at Ayrshire. We're gonna do. So we're going to focus on the south today. So, well, we're going to focus on express routes. And just going to go through all of them. So the first one we're going to do is the X1. I also bought some buses for the depot here, yeah, the Yoker Mill depot, that's the one. So our first one is going to be the X1. Now, I did say in the last episode that I didn't want to do it, simply because it clashes in with the one, but I thought, nah, let's get the money in. So it'll be the X1 between Glasgow and Clydebank, and this one starts at the the bus station. Have it up here. It's going to go to West Regent Street. There we go. Central Station. Loop round to Argyle Street. Stop at all these. Stop there. Now this one's going to be a bit more of a limited service, so it's going to stop at Victoria Park, and then it's going to be non-stop until the Kingsway Flats, and then here, and then scoots along Glasgow Road until Clydebank, and then it terminates at Erskine House, and then what it does, it just does a wee loop back round to the city centre. So we'll quickly... Actually, no, we'll make it Plain Street because we didn't want the buses to be too busy. Victoria Park, because it's meant to be like a relief service for the ones, just in case they get too busy. That's going to go up to Central Station, West George Street, did I say? So it'll be West Regent Street, and then we'll just have it loop all the way round back to the bus station. There you go, so that's the X1. We'll press OK on that. We've done the X2 and the X3. The next one's going to be the X3A, which runs around the houses in Hamilton. And this is based off of the X1, which JMB do. So I'm just going to get the timetable. There we go. And this service runs every half an hour to coincide with the X3. So we'll do this just now. We'll press New Routes. Own bus route, and it's the X3A, which goes between Glasgow and Hamilton. Yep, so we'll make that an express colour, which is that. Start it at the bus station, have it up here, and then I'll call it the college, and wherever that is, the hospital, down the motorway into Hamilton. So on the way through the estate, it won't call at the bus station. Instead, it'll kind of squiggle left. Just try to see where this bus stop is. So it's one there. And then one just before this bit here. Which will be that one. One just after this. I don't know where that is. Here. Okay. And then one here. And then here. And then one here as well. Where does that stop? It'll stop there. Yeah, so it literally just goes right the way down to the bottom. Including here, and then it makes a right turn onto Albany Road. Which for some reason stops there, but we'll stop it there. Scotia Gardens, yeah, that stops right. Stops just before there, and then there's a stop after here. And then it squiggles up to here. And then at the top of that, right, it makes a left onto here. And then just at the end of that, and then there's a stop just before the roundabout, so here, and then it makes a left onto there, and then there's another bus stop. Sorry, I'm missing out on them. So but the second house, one there, and then it does a loop round in a state called Earknock. So we'll do that. Feel like I'm talking so slow, but I didn't mean to. There's the bus stop. Oh, there. So yeah, just does a wee squiggle round there and then heads back up this way. So just gandering everywhere. And then there's a stop on the car, well, the wee squiggly bit, in up here. In there, because that'll be on the way back. And then one there, and then it turns right onto there. And then stop there, and then stop at the start of the houses, which is that in there. And then this is, yeah, there. I don't know if that's where it starts and ends. Let's have a wee look. Udston. Yes, that's where it ends. So technically starts as well, and then it goes around like a wee triangle thing. Which, no it doesn't, because that's not even a road. So how do you turn round then? Do you just gan round here? Ah, right, this is a one-way road. So you gan up this way and then back round again, don't you? Wait, what? Can you not turn round? Alright. What do we do then? How do we get round that? No, it's no letting us go round. Interesting. Because you so how does that work? Genuinely, how are you meant to get round that? Are there any roundabouts nearby? No, I'm going to guess no. I'll just make them do a 3-point turn. Fuck it. Right, I shall skip forward to when we're heading back, or till we're back in Glasgow. Right, that's us back in Glasgow now. So just to recap, Glasgow straight down to Hamilton and does a wee squiggly wiggly rune Hamilton, as it were. Honestly, that took so long to get all the bus stops in, but we made it. It's going to run every half an hour. And then between Hamilton and Glasgow, like Hamilton bus station in Glasgow will run every 15 minutes. But between like the X3, well the X3 is every half hour, the X3 is every half hour as well, but anyways, right, we've done that. We're now going to do the X4, which goes between the city centre and Westerton, which is here, I want to say. Well, I'm not too sure. I think it is. We'll get the route for that. It's going to be slightly different for the first one, but I kind of mind how, to be honest. Because I would have called it the X3. Let me have a wee look, sorry, 2 wee seconds. No, I don't think it is going to be that different. Okay, never mind. But it's still going to be under the Express network, so I'll do it down to here. X4, oh sorry. Let's go to Westerton. This starts at Osborne Street. It's busy down here. And it literally just goes the same way as the ones. The only difference is it turns after Victoria Park, so it doesn't stop there, it goes up here. And then just goes up here, doesn't it? So it goes round the roundabout and then up a bit to there. Squiggles up to here. And then... No, because this is where my... Well then again, no, I was going to have the Route 4 go down this way, but we could have an X4 as well, I suppose. Yeah, so after the 2 stops, there's going to be another one, roughly there. And then it squiggles round, doesn't stop there, and then it goes up Lincoln Avenue. And then... Yeah, it keeps going, so it actually turns right here, where the 11 goes. Onto the Great Western for a teensy bit. Stops there and there. And then it goes into a wee estate, so it comes into here actually, and then what happens is it does a wee squiggle round Westerton. It comes up to here, doesn't it? I can't actually see, is it here? Second lot, and then down to there, and then another set, and then it just squiggles down this way. Right, and then back down the way. There we go. And then that as well. Right, and then it comes down this way. Down Lincoln Avenue. I don't know why I just did that there. And then it turns onto there, and then this is where I need to get the map up. Right, so it stops here. I knew it was going to do that. It's going to have to like squiggle it so it's there. And then here. Here, and then why is it going round the roundabout? That is so weird. Okay. Right, it stops at Victoria Park and then straight into the city centre. Yeah, it turns out it's not actually any different. I thought it was because I wanted it to go up. Because it says Lincoln Avenue, White Inch, Jordan Hill. Because I wanted it to go up just Lincoln Avenue via Scotstoun, but I mean, we still could, but there's not really much point because the X4's the only. Wait, see. Where is it? Aye, up this way. It's only the X4 that serves that, even though we'll get the 4 in at some point because the 4 would go all the way up to Westerton as well. But we can have. We'll sort all that out later. Right. No, don't do that. Go around here. There we go. This will run every 20 minutes. Because the 4 runs every 10, so it'll be like a kind of filler service, as it were. We'll see how busy it gets first. Oh shit. There we go, every 20 minutes. Just see how busy that gets. Oh, fairly busy, we'll get double deckers on that if need be. We've done... There's an X5 which I've kind of taken for JMB, so we're not going to do that. The X667. The X8 and the X8A we're going to leave the now. The X16 we're going to do. Right, that goes between Ayr and Hamilton. And this goes the exact same way as the X38 done. Via thingy, so we don't even need to do anything. Right. Let's scan down here. So I'm going to do the X77. Because it actually used to be a real route, the X16, but they got rid of it for some reason. Okay. So we'll do the X16. Just takes a wee second and it's going to be well. We'll do it in orange colour. I know it's meant to be an express, but it's not like part of the express network. It'll be part of the Western network. More on that later. Right, stops at the bus station. And then the first stop will be Tig Road, which will be... I don't even know. So you've got the train line. You've got the wee sticky road, which will be the second one. No, first one. Here. No, that's not the right road. Ah, here. Next stop's going to be Lilybank Road, which I presume will be here because it's outside the Aldi. Kingscroft Road. Is that a bus stop there? No, it's just a bus. Station Road. So it actually stops at Main Street, I think, yeah. It goes out to Prestwick Airport. I thought we had bus stops for that, did we not? Oh no, because we never discovered it, did we? Right, stops there. Actually, you're going to Kilmarnock, don't you? Right, so you turn after the roundabout to here. And then this is Moncton. So you stop here and here. And there's 2 bus stops, right, that's fine. And then the next stop will be the Hansel Village stop, which will be here. Roughly, actually I'll do it at the bottom just so it, roughly there, okay. And then it's non-stop to Kilmarnock. And how do we get into Kilmarnock? That is a very good question. So I think we go in here. Is it only the... what buses stop here? Oh, the 2. Oh, quite a few actually. So it stops just after there. Goes up to here. You squiggle to the, oh god, here, and all the way around here, then right, that's fine, and then the bus station, and then you're going the same way, I think, as the X76, aren't you? We're not actually going to have any coaches run on this, it'll just be like a normal bus. So I was thinking about having Enviro MMC 200 MMCs on it, but we haven't actually discovered any long range ones, so there's no point. Should we have it run through the Mearns? Or Newton Mearns? I don't know. Because anyway we could, like, we just have it go up and then back round again, can't we? Because technically it's going to be the same as the X38. But even still though, there's no harm in that. Oh, what the hell? Why is it doing that for? You just need to keep on going up the motorway. It's no big deal. That's oh, maybe not. Okay, never mind. We're not going to go to Newton Mearns. I thought that was going to be alright to get to. Right, never mind. Might just be better if we just did this. Now, I know there's a bus stop that's outside of Newton Mearns, so maybe we can have it. Shit. Hang on. I've messed up. We can have it stop somewhere here. Let me have a wee look at the map, just so I'm sure. So where's Newton Mearns? Newton Mearns is over here on my wee map that you can't see. And when you come off the roundabout, there's actually no bus stops. Why is there no bus stops? There's a bus stop here, which we can actually squiggle round. Aye, what bus stop's here? It's the M7. That runs once an hour. That wouldn't be so bad actually. Right, sorted. We'll have that wrap round. I don't know why that's been so difficult. All for the sake of Ganrun. Right, okay, perfect. Perfect! And then we'll have you go into here. We'll call it the hospital. And then back up. And you're not actually going to terminate at East Kilbride, you're going to go all the way to Hamilton. And for this, I'll need to have a wee look at the timetable for the old X16 because it's on an archive, but how we get there, I have got no idea. So I'm just going to type up X16 Hamilton to Ayr, and it's going to give us a PDF here. But it goes between, right. So it doesn't actually give us a map. So I need to write down the names. I need to make an account to download it, what the hell? What is the actual point of that? I'm just going to make an account, just so I can, so I don't have to deal with the adverts. Because it gives you, yeah, absolutely not, it wants me to make a free trial. What I'll do is, I'm going to take a screenshot of the timetable very quickly. There we go. Take a picture of that. Add it to paint.net because I've already got that open, you see. Oh, do you know another thing? I made repaints for the X91 and X96. So I did. Right, let's have a wee look here. So after here, it goes straight back out. Right, let me get bus times up. I've got like 15 windows open. Right, let's find East Kilbride in the map. I do apologise, it's taking ages. Right, here we go. Stops here. And then it just goes straight up. Up to there. Continues going up until it doesn't. Because it turns right. And then it just... So bus stops there, the 201. Right. Okay. So stops here. We can make it go through High Blantyre, or we can just make it go straight to Hamilton. I mean, the 201 technically goes through there anyway, so we can just actually not. Let's make it go through High Blantyre because we need passengers, don't we? Right, that'll do. That'll do. And see, because we've already discovered these bus stops for the 263, I think. It'll be no bother getting it set up. Oh, we've got an airport connected. Oh yeah, Prestwick. I'm like, where's that? People's arses are going to be so numb by the end of this, by the way. 2 hours nearly. Right, how do we get to... Is it here? Yeah. There we go, Hamilton bus station. Perfect. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'll skip forward to when we're back at Ayr. There we go, so that's the full route done. Let me find it. So it starts at Ayr bus station, limited stop until Moncton, up to Kilmarnock, Fenwick, Newton Mearns. Now here's the thing, I'm going to come back to this. And then East Kilbride up to Hamilton via High Blantyre. Now with this, I was trying to get it back, because I was going to do this on the return journey, but turns out you can only go in one way. Like if you were to head back, you'd have to go all the way around here, and I thought absolutely not. So on the return journey back to Ayr, I'm no serving this area, so you'd have to get off at East Kilbride and find your own way. Oh, that's actually quite bad. It's fine, let me just press OK on that. It's too late to go back, simply because I can't be arsed changing it. Right, perfect. Let me close all this. So we've done the X16, X17, the X21 is going to be our next route. I'll press that to Yoker Mill. The X21 goes between the city centre, Eastfield, Whitlawburn, East Kilbride and Hairmyres. So we'll get that sorted just now. Takes a wee second. Right, X21. This will be part of our express network, so down to here. And then we'll make it go through a couple of stops. Central Station. Right, so not Central Station, we need it to go via the motorway, don't we? So it'll be West George Street, won't it? Right, West Campbell Street. Pitt Street. No, actually, are we... Let me find the map for this, because where was it we were going next? 21 Eastfield. Because it's from the bus station. To Eastfield. So it'll be Cambuslang-ish, won't it? Well, in a way, we can still get on the motorway via that way. We just have to like squiggle off again to... Oh, where was it? Sorry, I know you can't see this. I've completely forgotten where... Oh, wait, no, I haven't. Right. So it comes off at here, doesn't it? Yes. And you get off that way, so it'll take 10 minutes. So the way it'll go is it'll go in the motorway, squiggle all the way off and then back on again. There we go. And then how do you get to East Kilbride for here? Whitlawburn, where's that? Ah, via that way. So am I going via Stonelaw Road in that case? I will be, right, so we'll make a turn onto here. Into Rutherglen. I just realised it literally takes the same amount of time to get between the city centre and Rutherglen if you just went in that way. Oh my god. Wait, what bus goes down this way? I need to have a look at the normal 21 bus. Because I'm sure it goes a different way, doesn't it? It does indeed. Right, let me delete all this because I went the wrong way. So you actually go down this way. And that's what it means about Whitlawburn, because we're literally just looping round towards there. Right, we're not actually going to stop at any of these stops, we're just going to carry on straight through. And then we'll stop there and there. I mean, I know technically it's not an express service per se, but still. Does the 18 stop there as well? Ah, it does. And that's probably why I've not made an X18, because it wouldn't make sense, would it? Right, so you're going to stop outside the outlets. I think, are they outlets? There's an Adidas outlet, okay. And you're not going to go via Calderwood because there's no point. You're running through bus. We'll go through the top here. And you're going to go direct to Hairmire, so once you leave here you'll be just doing this way. Yeah. There we are. And then this is where it'll terminate. So I'll need to loop round the roundabout to get back round. So it'll take an hour to get to Hairmire's, even though... Hang on, so how long will it take? An hour and 10... Oh, we're just... Hang on. No, it's only to the bus station, isn't it? So East Kilbride bus station. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're saving 20 minutes. That's not too bad for an express service, is it? Cutting off 20 minutes, that's not too bad. Right, we'll head up to Glasgow. Back to the tune. And hopefully this will be like an alternative service that people use instead of like the normal 18, because between the bus station and... Well, I don't know actually. Between East Kilbride bus station and like Glasgow, I don't know if it'll save journey times anyway. I'll need to check the timetable for when we head back up. But I seen there was a lot of complaints about overcrowding in real life based on the 18s, so this will be like a quick way to get into Glasgow, because I presume everybody for East Kilbride will be getting on to Glasgow. I don't know. There we go. And it goes through Rutherglen as well, so it'll be a quick way to get between Glasgow and Rutherglen instead of the train. It'll be a good alternative. Why the fuck are you going that way? Right. I've been going the wrong stop, I think. Need to go there. And then you'll go round the roundabout. And then onto the motorway. And then you'll come off. I think it's an illusion. It makes it look quick, but I don't think it is, to be honest. Right, I'll stop it there. Make it loop round here. And then finish off at the bus station. So 113 minutes it'll take. So yeah, that's the full route there. So it literally cuts off quite a bit of time, unless you're in rush hour traffic, but we'll not worry about that until the thing comes. Right, I want to have a wee look at the advanced timing, because let's see how long it takes to get to the bus station. 48 minutes. Oh Jesus. And how long does the 18 take? Here's the 18. I mean, you're saving what, 10 minutes? Right, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, next service is going to be the X22, and that goes between Clydebank and Greenock. Come on, there we go, and it's going to be an SPT colours, because we want it to be an SPT subsidised service in a way. There we go, X22, Clydebank to Greenock. This service runs every 2 hours in real life, so we're going to have it run every hour instead. And some journeys terminate at Port Glasgow, but we're just going to make it run all the way to Greenock anyways. Right, let's have a wee look. Greenock Town Centre. Yeah, I don't know why it's only once every 2 hours, it's so weird. I'm not going to bother going through like the back of the campus because it's so weird that. So we're just going to make it go straight down Dumbarton Road, up to Mount Blow. Same way as the 757 pretty much. Oh shit. Does that stop as well? Not too sure. So it crosses the Erskine Bridge. And it goes the same way as the 758, am I right in saying? Oh no, it doesn't. Ah, it goes a different way. So you get off the roundabout, you stop on the roundabout for some reason. Stop here and here. And then you squiggle round. It's meant to be a motorway, which there is. So you're going to stop roughly there. Come into Bishopton and then you're going to go down to the train station. Back up again. And then do we want you going through this estate? You know what? No, actually no. We'll just make it go straight ahead still. I don't know why I stopped this 758 to be honest. Right, are you... Oh, you go through here, okay. That's cool. Life Shore Road. Right, so there's like your stops there. I'd have thought we could have just went straight through into the bus station, but apparently not. There we go. Straight into Greenock. This will run out the Greenock depot, I think, because we've still got some spare buses. Wait, hang on. Wait, oh, I don't know if we're there yet. I don't even know where to go for this. How do you get into Greenock? So you go round here. And then into here. Ah, right, there we go. And then you're going to turn round via somewhere. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. And then back to Clydebank. So instead of having to go to the city centre and then back out again, it's a way to just skip all the faffing about and just get straight to Clydebank for Greenock. Two shite tunes connected. There we go. So after that, where does that go? So that's the bus station. And then it cuts into this estate again. I just need to make sure I've got all the right bus stops as well. So I don't know what I plonked them in the wrong bits. There we go. And then head straight to Bishopton again. I just realised there's actually bus stops as well that I've missed out at the top, but I can't be arsed thingying them, so we'll just leave them. There's no as if anyone's going to get on though. I mean, how many are there? Oh, just one. Two. Ah, don't worry. so you've got to stop there. And then are you before or after the roundabout? You are before, my game's froze, there we go. And then you stop on the roundabout, because that is weird. And then straight back to Clydebank, easy peasy. And then I come off here. And straight down Mount Blow, and then I said we're not going to bother with going through like the college and stuff, because there's no point. How the fuck's it going down that way? Right, Terminus Store. Nearly there. There we go, right, back at Clydebank. I should have made it go to the bus station, but that's fine. So it's an hour each way, and then we'll see what it's like every hour. If it's quite busy, we'll upgrade it every half hour. I don't know. I said Greenock, didn't I? Right, that's fine. What's after this? X25, X26? Why have I got an X26 now? X28, X31, X36, I've got so many buses. X43. Not too sure. I might just leave it here, to be honest. We've been recording for 40 minutes or so, because I feel like an hour long videos are too long sometimes for me, but aye, we'll leave it there for now. In the next video I'm going to expand more south, you know, get more of like these tunes here, ready to rock. But aye, thanks very much for watching, see you all later, bye bye.